Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog at stampwithelaine.com and welcome to my Easter series with Easter Friends. This is episode 2 and we are going to be doing a long slim card using the Easter Friends cling stamp set, the row of tulips die from the tulips die set, and the Happy Easter die, which is from the Word Wishes dies, which is retiring soon. The inks I'm using are soft suede, soft sea foam and balmy blue. You'll also need blending brushes to blend the sky and the grass on the tulips die cut. The Mango Melody and So Saffron blending combos, and also the Subtles soft sea foam marker pen, and the dark pumpkin pie for the duck's beak. Basic rhinestone jewels, foam adhesive. I've put Mango Melody cardstock on top and I've die cut my letters Happy Easter out of the foam adhesive sheet. The card base is soft sea foam and it's 8.5 inches by 7 inches, and on the short side you score at 3.5. In metric that will be 18 centimeters by 21.5, and you score on the short side at 9 centimeters. You need 2 pieces of basic white cardstock, one for the card front, one for the inside, and both these measures 3.25 by 8.25 inches. In metric that will be 8.5 by 21 centimeters. You also need these long slim envelopes, scraps of basic white to stamp your images on, and also a piece that measures 2 inches by 8.25 for die cutting the long tulip die. Metric, that's 5 centimeters by 21 centimeters. So I'll die cut the row of tulips first, and this is an elongated cut. If you follow me, you'll find the video on Top Tip Tuesday that I created to show you how to do the elongated cut. So I'll do it off camera and I'll be back. To partially die cut, put your die and follow the line from the previous cut, so it's roughly about there. Stick it down with a post-it note so the die doesn't move, and you want the end of that die to be free from your previous cut flower. And then put the post-it note down and place your other cutting plate on top, away from the rest of the die cut, and run it through the machine. So I'll do that off camera. Then carefully remove the post-it note, it's still stuck. Then snip in between to join up the cuts. Now bring in the marker and I'm going to just colour in the stems, and I'll speed this up. Now I'm going to use the soft sea foam blending brush and then just blend the bottom. Then you use the grass one and ink that up and just randomly stamp a few pieces. We'll set that aside and we're going to do the background, do the whole of the card front in balmy blue. It doesn't matter if it's a little uneven because it's a sky and you have light and dark patches anyway with the clouds. A scrap piece of basic white. I'm going to stamp my little duckling and a chick. And on the inside piece, to decorate the inside, I'm going to stamp the chick first. Then I'm going to mask the chick, and I've cut it a little bit smaller than the outline so that it won't leave a gap between the two images. So now I'm going to stamp the duckling. Now there's still some sticky left, so I normally put it back in the box so I can use it another time. Then I'm going to stamp a bit of grass here. Stamp the sentiment. So I've set up my Stamparatus and positioned the stamp so I know it'll stamp straight. Now we need to do a little bit of colouring. Dark Mango Melody on the shaded areas. The light Mango Melody on the duck. And So Saffron on the chick. Then we can adhere this to the inside of the card. And I'll colour this off camera sitting down because it's back breaking standing up trying to colour at the same time. To save time, I've already fussy cut one of the creatures. Now I've got to cut the chick. So basically you hold your scissors at a 45-degree angle and you move the paper rather than, this is in the way, rather than your scissors. Bring my card back in, make sure it's the right way up. Adhere this to the card front. This goes flat. So basically I've cut some strips of foam adhesive. And then I can stick that on top of this piece, make sure it's aligned. Adhesive on the back of this, and I'm going to trim off anything that's sticking out from there and adhere it to the card front. Just double check it's pointing the right way. Take my word. So I've carefully peeled the lettering off, and I'll start with this one first so that I know how much room I have, and then pop it on your card. There's a happy. And lastly, add the rhinestones. So I'm going to pop a dimensional sort of just underneath there to help keep this chick up, and then put blue on the chick. That's so. And there's your Easter card finished. So I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial, the Easter series from Easter Friends. All the supplies are listed below this video in the Show More section, and I'll be back with more inspiration next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.